what were some, like, take me out of it, but what were some either pivots along the way or like just big learnings in your journey? Can you pinpoint a conversation or a piece of advice?
Gosh, that's a great question. I can't remember if somebody said this to me or if it was a combination of a lot of conversations where this started to settle in. But at a certain point, I think, and it might have been actually in the very early days talking to VCs and getting your ass kicked a little bit in terms of feedback, and people are crapping on your company. Like that happen. Every founder who's tried to fundraise has experienced this. And this notion of, do you want to be right or do you want to win? Right? Like, do you want to be successful? Right? So and that's sort of to your point about trying to take your ego out of it as much as possible, where it's like, okay, do you want to like be right? Like, do you want to prove some investor wrong or a customer wrong or whatever? Or do you want to like listen and try and win and like figure out what the game is that's being played, and then just like learn how to play it, as quickly as possible. So I think that's one big thing that just from the early days stuck out to me in terms of, and it's probably a combination of conversations with you, but conversations with other people early on who who connected us to VCs, and like, hey, just like when you're in meetings, just shut up, like listen, write their stuff down, like don't try and refute like focus on internalizing the feedback and iterating, right? Like you use it to your advantage, right? If they're going to give you feedback, somebody else might have similar feedback, but like internalize it and be better as a result of it. So that's you can never do enough of that. And I see a lot of founders who are kind of like my way or the highway earlier in their careers. And I was, there have been times where I've definitely been like that too. But like, if that's your approach, it's just a lot harder to go fast, frankly, right? Because it's a lot harder to convince everybody to get exactly on your road, right? Versus sort of letting your road evolve into a path that can bring more people along with it naturally, right?